So the pub is always really, really busy now. What's the secret to your success?
Great question. I think, okay, a few things. I love it. I absolutely love it. And what I aim to do is bring my own personal energy into the pub, so everyone that comes in feels welcome. Now, an extension, this is my baby, this is my business, okay? So obviously I'm going to love it. And the importance is then transferring that love onto some great staff. I've been so lucky to have such a brilliant team. So first one, get a great team that can support you, look after them, nurture them, support them, and make them love the pub as much as you do. Because I will greet everyone with a smile and a bit of a chat, because it's my pub, it's in my interest to do it. You know, for those guys, why should, they're here to work. Give them some love, make them love the pub. And that's what we've done. So the guys love it here, and there's a great atmosphere, and that really, really knocks onto the team, knocks onto the rest of the team, and knocks onto our clients. And then be inventive. Any events, anything you can do extra, go that extra mile. We do our quiz night every Wednesday. It's always full. It's a fantastic laugh. People come all ages, locals, holiday makers. Everyone comes in together, and it's brilliant. Loads of live music. Okay, I'm lucky to have a lot of connections in there, and I've brought some incredible artists down here, which we will continue to do, and that's been a great give a space for musicians, and some really class music for everyone to enjoy. Always works. The open mics as well, with that, giving space for local musicians. That's been a great big thing. Get a great chef. Zach in the kitchen's fantastic. He does a great menu. People come in regularly for the food, so that works really well. I just think at the end of the day, it comes down to energy. It comes down to being a nice bloke. I know that sounds silly, but it's true. My attitude is treat people how I want to be treated, and I run this pub how I see is fair. If I think dogs come in, fine. Dogs want to sit up on the sofa, want to sit on this chair, sit on the chair. I'm not precious about it. This is a safe space, and I think just being hospitable is the main thing. Pubs are inns, they're public houses, right? It's a public house. It's supposed to be a comfortable place for people to come and spend time. You know, we've got the Skittle Alley community, getting everyone filled. I had one of my locals, she couldn't get a passport, she couldn't get her visa sorted. Okay, so where could she go? She came here, and I sat down with her on the laptop and helped her through it, because this is a public house, it's a community space. So I think just being a nice bloke, being adventurous, trying hard, doing lots of nice events, and just looking after the people that are in your community, and you'll go far.
How did Palmer's help develop the business? What kind of inputs have they had?
So, if we go back to the beginning, they were the only brewery that I spoke to that insisted on a business plan. Obviously, you would expect you to do that anyway for yourself, but they were the only ones that wanted that, which I thought was a really, really great sign. And from that point onwards, the support and the interest has been great. You can have as much input from them or as little as you want. I think it's a great thing because they're professionals and they're experts in their field. So getting that information and getting that support has been great. I have regular catch-ups with Tom, who looks after on a day-to-day basis, helps the pubs out, and Jim at a higher level. Regular contact. Probably message Jim every couple of weeks, if not see him in here, and have meetings regularly. And what that helps with is, like I say, I'm a guitarist. I might miss things. Okay, they look. I share everything with them. We sit down, look. They point things out. Oh, Ben, look at this. Actually, you should probably do this because that will mean this, and that will help you here. Brilliant. Didn't think of that. You know, just those little things, which comes from years of experience that they have and I don't. Those little things really add up to give your business a little boost and a little run up the ladder, you know. And in today's climate, everything like that is super, super important. So they've had a real input, which is mainly for me been the level of experience they have, spotting things that I can't, and making suggestions that maybe I haven't thought of, which ultimately really, really benefits the business.
What have you got lined up for the next 3 years? What's
Wow.
the plan?
Just more of the same and just bigger and better. So we had our Ship Fest a few weeks ago, which was a year anniversary party. So we had a stage built in the garden, and we had 2 days of music, which was fantastic. So I think more bigger and better is, I think, the plan. If I can get an extension on the pub and make it bigger, that would be great, but I think maybe not. But yeah, we're going to have lots of great music coming up. I've got some really, really special artists that I've confirmed, and I'm in the process of confirming, which will be coming down to play, which, you know, have just incredible people. And then just growing, doing more, seeing what people want in the area. You know, can I do more open mics? Can I do more games nights? Can we use the Skiff Alley more? I think it's just growing on the fantastic foundations that we've got, and keep giving the community and the holiday makers a really good time.
Yeah, for sure. Do you think you would ever go to a different pub?
Absolutely. I'm a pub person. I don't do clubs, never really did clubs, so I'm not a nightclub guy. I'm very much a pub guy. And I love sitting in pubs and chatting to people. So I always wander around and you know, with the dog, and pop in other places and see what, you know, if I can take any good ideas, or just to sit down, take the weight off, relax, and have a beer myself.
Yeah. Do you think that you would ever want to leave the ship and go to a larger farmers pub?
I'd never want to leave the ship, but get another place potentially, for sure. I think, again, it'd have to be right for me. What we've built here has worked for the reasons that it was exactly the kind of place that I wanted to build, and it was the right scope. I'd never want to leave here, and as long as everything can keep going the way it is, I'm happy here for the long term. However, taking over something else and something maybe bigger, who knows? I would never say never. And with the support that I've received from the guys at the brewery, I see no reason why I wouldn't. But at the moment, I'm really happy here. But who knows what the future holds? But if I was, I would do it with Palmers.
Would you do this again?
Absolutely, it's the short answer. I think anyone that is considering taking a move and doing this, I would say, just do it. It was the best thing I've ever done, and it's just worked perfectly for me. Now, this is off the back of, though, a lot of research, a lot of decision making in the background, and a lot of preparation. Don't go into it blind. I made sure that I was walking in as prepared as I possibly could be. So don't take it lightly. Make sure you're prepared. But if you're prepared to do the work, and you look at it with detail, if you've got to that point and you're sitting there and you're looking at the sheets in front of you and you're looking at it and your brain goes, this could work, then I urge you, take the plunge, go for it, don't look back. You'll have a great time doing it, and if you work hard, you can create a fantastic life for yourself.
Have you got any key advice you would give to an aspiring Palmer's pub landlord?
Yeah, I think be prepared, do your research, understand your business, understand the area you're going into, do research what works, what doesn't, what are you great at as an individual that you can bring to your pub, and put your own stamp on it, make it different. I think if you combine all of those things, and work hard and be open to advice, be able to take criticism, and listen to the people around you, I think you could do extremely well. Prepare to fail and fail to prepare, or fail. Anyway, you know what I mean. Yeah, it's just preparation, and put your heart and soul into it.
What's your favourite beer?
I have to say, over the summer, Dorset Pale has been amazing. It sells really good as well. It's a really fantastic job. But I have to say, over the winter, I really did get a lovely taste for 200. Although you need to be a little bit careful because you have too many of those and start walking a bit funny. But yeah, no, over summer Dorset Pale's just been great, and yeah, winter 200, what a drop.
Except for the ship, you're not allowed to say the ship. What is your favourite Palmer's pub to visit?
Favourite Palmer's pub. Okay, I'm going to give you two for two different reasons. You've got to give some love to Lyme. I love going down to the Royal Standard for a game of pool.
Yeah.
It's got the same kind of vibe in here. It's been run by the same family for a long time. They're great. And I do love just sitting out on the beach and on their garden and looking over onto the beach and playing a game of pool is fantastic. The other favourite Palmer's pub is the Ferry in Salcombe. I've got lots and lots of happy memories from holidays gone by and friends that live down there and spending lots of summers in Salcombe when I was younger and as a young man. And that's a very special spot, so I urge you to check it out if you haven't already.
Yeah. Okay, I think those are all the questions I've got. Thank you so much,
Thank
Ben.
you very much.
We really, really appreciate it.
What a privilege.
And I'll be down to the ship soon for a pint of 200.
You know it.